Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our presentation. Our presentation for our group is asos.com, online fashion company. asos.com launched in 2000 by Nick Robertson. It was originally known as Seen on Screen and sold celebrity-inspired products that had appeared on film or television. It's a UK-only fashion store for women and men and the second most visited online fashion store in the UK. With 1.7 million registered users, the website attracts over 2.6 million shoppers a month and has won multiple industry awards. asos.com targets at a specific market segment of young 16 to 34 years old have grown up in an age where the internet is easily accessible to them and they have a wider knowledge of the benefits of the internet purchasing. This market segment now accounts for 20% of the internet shopping population in the UK. The majority of ASOS customers are females. Only 18% of the customers are males. 50% of the customers are under 25. For the past 5 years, ASOS has doubled their profit. In 2007, their profit after taxation was just over 2 million. In 2008, it doubled to just over 5 million, and the current financial year, the profit is after taxation is just over 10 million. In 2005, the price per share was 1.3 pence. However, today the price has increased 1000% to become 13.6 pence per share. The market that ASOS is active in is a new market and increasingly active, which is the internet market. The figures show that the internet shopping is increasing rapidly, with online retail growing 30 to 40% in the last 3 years, makes clear the advantages of having a fashion website online. 43.8 billion is the total of UK online spending in 2008, a number of a staggering 26.6 million UK online shoppers, and the average UK online shopper spent £1,502 in 2008. On the other hand, the clothing, footwear and accessories was the fastest growing sector in the UK online market in 2008. A statistic done by Hitwise shows that all the top 10 players for the online market has increased their market share. Except Next, who had a slight decrease of the market share, but they still have the most shares of the market. In our case, ASOS comes in the second place with 5.13% of the market share. They had an increase of just under 1% from last year. 7 main factors are difficult to ignore in online fashion company. The political factors involves a democratic and stable system that support business activities. The economic factors like consumer, which are looking to get a higher value product at a lower cost, price competitiveness, and the increase of internet rate further impact on demand level are equally important. Social cultural factors include consumers that are becoming more demanding. Consumers are more confident when shopping in internet, especially among the young generation, and the greater consumer awareness at products. New technologies can have an enormous impact because it's easier to sell online and take orders online. This will benefit in a great way when developing your e-business. New technology makes the company stay ahead of technology. International factors are the congenial country relationships, which provides opportunities for international expansion, good condition for overseas outsourcing in countries with cheaper labor and other costs, globalization of industries, and market intensifies competition. Legal and regulatory factors involve deregulation, which lower barriers to entry in the industry and increase competition, higher taxation rates, greater presence of regulatory bodies in the industry. Ecological and environmental factors involve growing pressure to use renewable sources in the process of production added to production costs, emphasis on waste management. Consumers are increasing their preference to green products, fair trade, which requires careful management, and opportunities to enhance the brand with corporate social responsibility aspects. The product life cycle. The product life cycle shows the stages a product goes through over time in relation to its sales. The online retail industry is a young market, still showing huge growth since its introduction period between 1998 and 2002. Between 2004 and 2007, total retail growth was just 4.6%, whereas online retail grew by over 130% in the same period. One of the big changes was a move businesses selling from a catalog to direct selling online. This is clearly illustrated by the growing market share of asos.com. The internal and external key success factors. To be able to shop around, compare prices, and ultimately order purchases from the comfort of their own homes will contribute to consumer spending online. It's estimated that by 2010, UK consumers will be spending 18.5 billion a year on the internet. asos.com offers an extensive and diverse range of products. Its departments cover on-brand clothing, brands, high street and designer, footwear, accessories, jewelry, swimwear, and beauty products. ASOS has grown organically. This growth has been achieved through systematically planned investment in both people and technology. For example, ASOS' relationship with its consumers is a big part of its success. To make their shopping experience as painless as possible, ASOS employs a 3-click rule. Customers should never be more than 3 mouse clicks away from making a purchase, and the web pages should always load within 3 seconds. Plus, once they find a site easy to use, they tend to stick to it. People who shop online are more loyal. If you walk down the high street, you'll go into 7 or 8 different shops. If you go to online, you only visit 2. ASOS is one of the first online retailers to use video clips of its products. Another way that ASOS attracts online customers with its magazine. People enjoy reading it and take the fashion and style recommendations seriously. asos.com had created an online shopping experience that offered convenience, choice, interesting styles, competitive prices, all complemented with high level of customer service such as prompt and reliable delivery. Emerging trends for next 5 years. Competitors Net-a-Porter and My Wardrobe are purely asos.com competitors because they also sell designer and celebrity-worn goods. Globalization has lower barriers to entry for new markets, so competition has increased. Consumer trust. Some people do not trust online shopping. Suppliers, potential entrants, and government regulations are some of the threats for online retail organizations. Downturn in the economy. For example, as consumers have become more astute purchases, but this does not affect online industry, using the internet provides shoppers the opportunity to examine competitors' pricing policies and target purchase accordingly. Opportunities for next 5 years. Huge stock. asos.com has a stock of 400 brands. It's replaced every 9 weeks. Website is constantly updated. Price and convenience. The concern of the consumer is to avoid the temptation of link purchasing, which is easier to do online than in-store. Working women are ASOS core customers. Increase in the number of people using the internet. ASOS is targeting international expansion and new product areas as it continues to grow. In conclusion, ASOS is being owed to their ability to offer trendy clothes at significantly lower prices. However, there are still other factors that need to be considered when discussing the success of ASOS as an online retail clothing shopping. The internet is the good place to be in retail at present, and the youngish customer base is more immune from housing market cycle than the typical high street shopper. Therefore, ASOS always needs to recognize that present customers are looking at the computer screen. In addition, customers also want to see the improvements in the website. They want more interactive type website. This means music and video clips are believed to be helpful in a customer's decision to make a purchase. Further customer assistance is also being requested. Live chat is being considered by many customers. ASOS can actually provide this kind of service if they outsource it to call centers in Asia, for example. It will be cheaper to outsource it than to create an in-house call center. Thank you for your attention.